Removing shrimp veins feels like too much work, especially with frozen shrimp. In this video, I'll share a simple trick that works for both fresh and frozen shrimp. All you need is a single dental floss pick. It won't break the shrimp and still gets them perfectly clean. Many people find cleaning the veins of frozen shrimp to be a real nightmare in the kitchen. Unlike fresh shrimp, thawed frozen shrimp have softer meat and less elasticity. Just a little too much pressure can crush them. Many people try twisting off the head and pulling the vein out, but the vein usually breaks and looks quite dirty. You might try to find the vein with your fingers, but sometimes it's nowhere to be found. Even if you manage to grab it, it often snaps and you can't remove it completely. Some people use scissors to cut along the back, but if you're not careful, the shrimp gets mangled and looks unappetizing. In the end, the shrimp ends up torn, messy, and still not clean, wasting both time and ingredients. You should know that the shrimp vein is actually its intestine, containing feces, impurities, and even traces of heavy metals and bacteria. If it's not cleaned thoroughly, it not only affects the taste, but also poses potential food safety risks. Removing shrimp veins is actually very simple. You only need a dental floss stick at home to clean them completely. Use the pointed end of it. If you don't have dental floss sticks, you can use a toothpick instead. Method 1. First, find the joint between the second and third segments near the shrimp's tail. Gently bend this joint, and you'll see the end of the shrimp vein clearly exposed. It's easy to spot without searching. Next, use the pointed end of the dental floss stick to gently poke under the exposed vein and slowly lift it up. Do it gently, as frozen shrimp veins can break easily. Now, use your index finger to pinch the end of the vein and pull it out lightly. All the black string-like dirt will come out completely, leaving nothing behind. So easy, right? And the shrimp remains perfectly intact. Method 2. First, gently bend the shrimp's head forward with your hand. Then, use the pointed end of the dental floss stick to carefully insert it between the head and the body. Hook it lightly upward. Next, pinch the end of the vein with your finger and gently pull it out. You'll see the entire black vein slide out cleanly and completely. I'm using frozen shrimp, and it still works great. If you use fresh shrimp, this method is even easier. From this, you can see that using a toothpick or dental floss stick to remove the shrimp vein is an extremely effective and simple method. It keeps the shrimp whole and undamaged, while looking very appealing. Looking at the black vein full of sand and impurities, just thinking about eating it feels unpleasant and unsanitary. With this method, you can cleanly remove the vein using a dental floss stick without breaking the shrimp, keeping its shape intact and making the dish both beautiful and delicious. Once you learn this trick, you'll never fear cleaning frozen shrimp again. It's neat, hygienic, and gives peace of mind when eating. Cleaning shrimp veins from frozen shrimp is quick and easy. Don't pull the shrimp's head. Start from near the tail or between the head and body. You'll clearly see the black vein. Insert the dental floss stick underneath it. Then, gently pull upward to remove the entire vein in one go. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. No torn meat, super clean, and perfect even for beginners. After learning how to remove the shrimp vein, let me show you a super easy way to peel shrimp. If you want to keep the shrimp heads for soup or another dish, twist them off gently and set them aside. Hold the tail and body with one hand and peel the shell downward from the thick body toward the tail. Then, grip the tail and pull lightly along the shrimp's body. You'll see the whole shrimp meat come out perfectly, while the shell stays intact. Peeling shrimp is that simple and flawless. For fresh shrimp, chill them in the freezer for about 30 minutes before peeling. It'll be even easier. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. After peeling the shrimp, put the shrimp meat into clean water. Add 1 tablespoon of coarse salt. Then, gently rub with your hands for 1 to 2 minutes. The salt helps to remove slime and impurities through friction. Pour out the dirty water, replace it with clean water, and rinse again. Then drain well. Next, place the shrimp on a cutting board. Use a knife to make a shallow cut along the back, just enough to open it up without cutting through the meat. This helps the shrimp absorb seasoning more easily, cook faster, and look more appealing. Put the prepared shrimp into a bowl. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper to remove any fishy smell. Add 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch to make the texture smoother. Finally, add 1/2 tablespoon of cooking oil to keep the shrimp moist. Mix well with your hands. Then marinate for about 10 minutes. Now you can cook the shrimp however you like. Whether you fry, stir fry, or grill them, the shrimp will stay tender, sweet, and delicious. Don't skip this step, give it a try. Next, I'll show you how to recycle shrimp shells and heads into shrimp powder. First, clean the shrimp heads thoroughly because they contain the shrimp's stomach and liver, which need to be removed. Use scissors to cut the underside of the shrimp head to expose the stomach area. This is where the shrimp's food is stored. Once the heads are cleaned, place both the shrimp heads and shells into a bowl of water. Add 1 tablespoon of salt. Then wash them thoroughly by hand. The salt acts as a natural disinfectant and helps clean effectively. Change the water several times until it becomes clear. Then, take them out and drain them in a colander. Now, prepare the air fryer and line it with parchment paper. Place the shrimp heads in first. Make sure they are not touching. Leave about 1 to 2 centimeters between each one so they dry evenly. Now, dry the shrimp heads in the air fryer at 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit, for 40 minutes. When the air fryer heats up, you'll see steam forming on the glass and the shrimp turning red. When the drying time is up, you'll see the shrimp are crisp like this. That means they're done. Remove them and let them cool on a plate. Next, dry the shrimp shells at 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit, for 15 to 17 minutes. Then, place them on the same plate with the shrimp heads. Prepare a blender. Add the shrimp heads and shells. If the blender gets full, press them down gently and keep adding until all are in. Cover with the lid and start blending. The heads and shells will gradually break down into smaller pieces. Blend until they become as fine as possible. After blending, you'll get a fine, fragrant shrimp powder with a strong shrimp aroma. Because the shrimp heads still contain a bit of meat, although the shells are crispy, but the meat may not be completely dry, so the shrimp powder is not fully dehydrated yet. Transfer the shrimp powder to a heated pan. Stir constantly over low heat for about 7 to 10 minutes until it's completely dry. Once the shrimp powder is dry, let it cool completely. Prepare a clean, dry glass jar. Make sure there's no oil or moisture inside. Pour the shrimp powder into the jar. Seal the lid tightly. Store in a cool, dry place. It can last up to 6 months. You can use this shrimp powder as a seasoning for fried dishes, stir-fries, or soups to enhance the shrimp flavor. It's very convenient and contains no preservatives. If you have leftover shrimp heads or shells, give this a try. It's a great way to reduce waste while adding a delicious shrimp aroma to your dishes. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.